Hi, I'm Anthony Coxon, President of the ACA, and welcome to the March edition of the President's Message. It's been an interesting week in chiropractic. I'm up here today in Sydney at the national headquarters in Parramatta, so a different background than the usual one in Melbourne. Now, of course, everyone will be aware now of the baby shock video that was first released on the front page of the Herald Sun last week. Hopefully you're all aware of the ACA response to that. To give you a little bit of background and further facts and information about the case, basically that Dr. Arnold is a non-ACA member. However, this issue goes much further than affiliation with any particular organisation. The ripple effects of what has happened not only will affect chiropractic in Australia, but potentially chiropractic across the world. In terms of the ACA response, firstly we have reached out to Dr. Andrew Arnold to offer him some private support and help him through this difficult and stressful time. And importantly, we're doing our very best to manage the reputational effects that this has with the profession. To give you an idea of how this sort of all came about, we were first notified that this case was going to the media on the Tuesday evening, and Wednesday was an extremely busy and long day where we worked very hard to engage with all the media that were running stories on this issue. Effectively, we wanted to make sure that there was a balanced view put forward with every opportunity that we could. So as for the important messages, the themes that the ACA were trying to get across to the public, and also perhaps important messages for you as chiropractors when discussing these issues with patients. Firstly, that there are 300,000 visits to Australian chiropractors every week. 10% of these represent the children or paediatric population from 0 to 18 years of age. So that's a lot of people who are seeing chiropractors for very highly valued care. Importantly, chiropractors modify their techniques to suitable age and demographic. Chiropractic care is very gentle, and when provided in an evidence-based format that is patient-centric, it is indeed a very low-risk care, especially when compared to many medical alternatives. So very important for you as the chiropractor. Well, number one is just doing what you always do, providing the best quality chiropractic care that you can. Understand your compliance, and we've had this discussion many times before, and I know I'm preaching to the converted here, but there is a difference to what is practice and what is advertising. In a practice setting, we can use lower levels of evidence. We can have the nuanced discussion that talks about the risks, the benefits, and the evidence, and with informed consent can begin a trial of care. In an advertising setting, the levels of evidence have to be higher. It has to be standalone, high positive quality evidence before you put it on your website, before you put it on your Facebook page. And this is why videos of paediatric care are completely inappropriate in any setting whatsoever. So importantly, where to from here? Well, you can be rest assured that the ACA will continue to be positive, proactive and strong in its defence of the reputation of the chiropractic profession. This will involve looking at regulatory issues as there's an increased focus on paediatric care for chiropractors. Everything we do from here will be determined by what serves the best interests of the profession over the long term. It will involve advocacy, of course. It may involve public engagement. It possibly will involve legal challenge. We'll be looking at all avenues to explore the best way forward for the profession, and we ask that you as members remain engaged. Please keep opening your emails, know what's happening for the future of the chiropractic profession.